I've been healing for 16 years now, and I am repulsed by it. And here are the reasons why I'm repulsed by it. I've reached a point in my life where I have done so much healing that I don't want to do anymore. I just want to live my life. So from the age of 18 is when I started my healing journey. And so I started with those typical kind of books like The Secret and like Wayne Dyer books and Louise Hay. So I started then, and I read all the books and I watched all the videos, and I got into healing and manifesting and all sorts of stuff like that. And so as I got older, I would start to like deepen that journey and like go into my past and find more and more things to heal all the things that I thought were wrong in my life that I thought I needed to heal. And I would start doing like Lacey Phillips, so I was really into that, and that's essentially like healing and manifesting. So I thought there was a lot of things that were essentially like wrong with me. So I would work on like stuff with my parents, like how that caused trauma. I would work on relationships. I would work on my health and food and just name it, and I was working on it. I didn't realize healing was something that was actually a way of avoiding life. I was just so stuck in the present or the future that I was never really in the present. I was like, oh, I need to heal this before I can do this, before I can be this person. And that's just not the truth. I didn't need to be anything. I was already good enough as I was, but I thought that I needed to heal these things for me to be healed, and I didn't need that at all. And I don't think anyone really needs that. Like, I think it's a great thing to go back and work through some traumas and really get to the point where you can feel like you've healed from those. But at some point we have to realize that we are whole, we are perfect, and we are good enough just as we are. We don't always have to be healing and doing more work on ourselves and doing shadow work and doing all of these things, because at the end of the day, we are not a work in progress. We are perfect as we are. And for me, it was like almost just avoiding life, and instead of actually living in the present and really living life to the fullest. So I got to this realization like this year, and I was like, I can't do it anymore. Like, I'm repulsed by it. Like, I don't want to do anything more that's like, oh, let's figure out why you're not good enough or why you have imposter syndrome. Like, those are great things. Like, I love those things, but I've done so much work on that I just can't do it anymore. I just want to be myself. I want to live, and I want to be in this body, like honoring who I am and going through life without always having to heal. So I'm giving you permission to be in the present moment, and if you feel like you just are constantly on this healing journey going on, keep going and like doing all this work, and like it's just becomes too much, I want to give you that permission to slow down and to really be present in the moment, to be present today. And you don't have to always be healing and doing work on yourself. You can just live. Yes, you can. So like really figure out if there is anything that you actually need to work through, or can you just, you know, like if you're working out with like issues with your parents and you've been doing that for a long time and you're always trying to find like something wrong in that relationship, really build a relationship with your parents now that is built on just loving them And knowing that they're not perfect and building relationship from that, instead of always trying to go back and be like, oh, but they did this and like this is what happened and I need to fix this. And really honoring your parents for who they are and who they are now, and that they're not perfect. And so that is okay. Love them for who they are and be present with them. And that's what I had to learn. I was like, you know what? My parents are great parents, and that's all I need to focus on. You know, they have their flaws and whatever, but I'm just gonna be present with them, love them for whoever they are and however they act. I know who I am and I'm strong in that, and the rest is okay. They're great, I love them, and that's it. And so sometimes taking that perspective on different aspects in your life is really important. So I give you permission again to just breathe, to relax, to stop stressing, start honoring who you are, that you are good enough, and be in the present moment and truly enjoy things around you instead of always thinking that there's something to fix. And if you want to learn how to do this and how to reconnect back to yourself and your body and stop being on this roller coaster ride, I created a course called The Rising, and in there are things like talking about stress and connecting to your body and your relationship to food and fears. And if that sounds like something that you are interested in, I will leave a link down below and you can get on the wait list because it is launching so soon and I am so excited. All right, guys, that's it for today. Bye.